Hello guys, and welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to set up OBS Studio at 60 FPS and 1080p recording right now. Okay, so step number one you want to do is download OBS Studio. Don't use the normal one, just download OBS Studio. It's way better, guys, trust me. Alright, then you go to Profile, set up a new profile, which I'm going to call, I don't know, ABCD. Alright, that's my profile name. Then you go down to Settings. And in the general tab you can basically change around a few things, just read through them and select them if you want them. Basically what I changed here is just the theme to dark, so it looks nice on the eye. Okay, stream is something we don't have to care about right now because we're just locally recording. The output mode should be on advanced, so you have the entire settings shown. Go to recording, and then the first thing you want to change here is basically the recording format, because you want MP4 or MOV depending on what your editing software needs. You just have to Google that, it's really easy and really fast. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is setting up my audio tracks. I want 3 of them because I have 3 separate audio recording devices, which is desktop audio, my mic, and a secondary mic, which can be something like TeamSpeak. If you want to know how to set that up, there's a lot of videos, just Google, or if you want me to explain you guys, not a problem, I can do a tutorial, just write down in the comments below. Alright, so the encoder I use is the Nvidia H264 encoder, which everybody should use that has a Nvidia Graphics Card, because it's the best one and you have the least FPS drops with that one. Okay, so the rate control should be VBR, which is a variable bitrate, and the bitrate should be 12,000 kilobits per second. And why is that? Because the recommended upload encoding settings on the YouTube website is for 1080p and 60 FPS, basically 12 megabits per second, and that's why you should use the 12,000 kilobits per second, because that's the equivalent. Okay, the next thing you should do is leave that on default or change it to high quality, high performance. Just, you can, it doesn't really matter too much on good PCs, but if you're on a bad PC, I would change it to high performance, but I leave it on default right now. The profile should be high and the level should be on auto. Just don't mess around with that. It's just going to change the way, that it's, I don't actually really know what it does, but I just know that if you have it below 4.2, 4.3 and 5, etc., it's gonna be bad, guys. Don't do that. Okay, this one you can tick that off, you don't need that. Only if you have 2 GPUs it could be interesting. Also, don't change anything here if you just have 1 GPU. Okay, we can apply that and go to audio. So what you want to change to have the best audio possible is you have to go to the sample rate and put that to 48 kilohertz and the channels to stereo, and basically that's something that I've changed just so I can achieve this, but it's nothing you have to worry about right now. Alright, so once you have that you can go to video. And now my base resolution is this, and you should have your output resolution to something like 1080p, but I can only select this, so I'm going to select the highest I can. Then if you have the base and the output resolution at the same, you can change it to the bilinear downscale filter, because it's not going to change anything, so why should you change it to a different filter, of course. If you're gonna have a different output resolution, you should change it either to this one or this one, and of course the Lanczos or something, I don't know how it's pronounced, is the better one, but it will use more FPS. Okay, then you should change the FPS value to 60, so you have 60 FPS of course. Hotkeys, you can play around with them, I don't use them. And in the advanced tab you should use this mode, you should use NV12, and the color space should be 709, and color range, you can change it to partial or full. I have it at full because I like the colors more. Just test it out and you can look how it looks on your PC and then change it accordingly. Alright, so once you're done with that, I've already set up a few scenes, but if you want to set up a scene so you can actually record like me right now, you have to go down here, add a scene. I'm just going to call it scene tutorial. Okay, so now you have to select a source from where you can record. So if you want to record a display, go to display capture. If you want to record a game, go here and just play around with them. But I guess most of you are going to record a game or the display. A thing you shouldn't mess up is if you want to record a game, don't select display record, because it has to scale your display according to the game that you have open, and you know, it's just you're gonna lose a lot of frames that way. So leave it at game. Alright, so here you can select where to capture from, basically what to capture. Just change it to capture any full screen application, then wait a few seconds once you change the application, and it's not going to be a black screen but going to actually show you the recording. Okay, so if this tutorial helped you guys, I would appreciate if you left a thumb up, and you know, if you showed some support by leaving a comment, etc. That would really help me out. Also, if you have a question, just ask me down below in the comment field. That would be awesome, guys. Okay, so I hope I'm going to see you in the next video, and goodbye.